place that set the standard for Vegas fitness. Then came Northwest, near Summerlin, sharing the Fit Club gym culture and vibes across Las Vegas. And the crown jewel, Henderson, a cutting-edge space designed for bodybuilders, competitors, and anyone chasing their best self. Fit Club Las Vegas, now with 3 locations.
We don't just fight insurance companies, we train for it. If you want results, get a lawyer that puts in the work. 107. Do you trust a lawyer that doesn't train? 102. Or a lawyer that quits when it gets tough. Pacific West Injury Law. We're built to win.
Milos is back.
I know. I was just going to say that.
First time out of the house. First time driving my car.
Are you legal or?
Yeah, legal.
Are you allowed to drive?
It's not really recommended, but I figure, if I can walk, I can sit and drive.
But you said you were training or something yesterday. Or...
Yeah.
At the gym. He's texting me pictures at the gym.
Yeah, listen.
He's just
for my physical therapy, I could do like light leg extensions, seated leg curls, little step ups, even though, I can't even do the full step, like a couple of inches.
Why don't you tell the fans what happened?
Oh, I had a hip replacement surgery, and I'm in the rehab.
How does it feel, though? Can you get away with not doing the other one right away? Or is that one bad?
The other one is coming. the other one is coming.
How are the knees?
You know what? Well, I don't use them at all, so I would figure out once I start training. But the hip replacement surgery and just hip problem is well underappreciated. I promise you guys. Before when I was here, somebody had a hip problem. I'm like, oh, no big deal. Oh, my God. 100 times worse than you would ever imagine. Debilitating. I was complete handicap.
Could it have been prevented?
Well, now this is heavy squats, heavy. I never felt throughout my career that I had an issue. Never, really. When does it start? About 3, 4, or 5 years ago, maybe. It's a skipping a little bit and then skipping more, and then every time I bend over or try to do 2 steps at a time, it would hurt. I didn't know that I would tear the labrum completely and cartilage. So it was bone on bone, and it was excruciating. You asked me before I even mentioned to you that I have a hip problem when I'm going to have a hip replacement at UFC.
Did you get to catch up on some movies while you've been laid up?
With who?
Movies.
Oh, no, I'm watching
Soccer,
of course. I was watching U.S. Open, pretty much all the games.
I went to Milos's house 2 days later, the next day?
Yeah.
And I made to bring him, we went and got him his favorite treats.
Yeah.
So when I got in there, he just had soccer on.
And I was such a dick, I told him, don't sabotage my diet, because I gained a lot of fat, right? So I told him last time, don't sabotage my diet. And then he brings us my favorite... What is called?
I don't even know. They're just amazing.
Bulgarian lady makes the best.
They're like
desserts ever.
They look like a piece of art. Like you shouldn't eat it, and then when you cut it, it tastes better than it looks.
But you brought
I brought him
free,
I bought him
free, whatever free,
natural sugar.
Oh my God,
free. So we brought him like 6 of them.
Yeah.
So we sabotaged his diet.
Fuck
your diet.
I had him pretty much like same day after I complained.
You know what? What's crazy? He's not a sweets person, but if Jay tried one, he would be like, all right, let me have another.
Nutriente, yeah, that's it. Okay.
I like sweets.
They're really good.
I just don't eat them often because I know I'll end up putting on a lot of.
You were going to say I read them. I
know if you're laying around, it's probably the worst. But what else you have to do besides eat?
But here is shop is called Nutriente. I forgot on which street.
Okay.
And it's Bulgarian lady. She makes all handmade right there on the spot. I promise you, these are kind of body fat that you can gain and feel okay about it, not feel guilty because it's worth it.
Normally when we eat, we'll go buy 10 of them, and you just try a bite of each one, and they're so good. And you're like, shit, I got to leave.
This is like getting an STD, but from a warted girl.
Jeez, I don't know if I go that far.
I'll go that far. Not that I have a date, you know what I mean? But,
are you speaking from experience?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
oh well, it was worth it. Anyway.
So Milos now is not limping as bad.
Yeah, I mean, I can walk pretty much straight. Getting in the car and out of the car is a problem. And because it's posterior, they cut my glutes and some muscles, so it's going to take a recovery. You can't raise the leg over 90 degrees. You can bend forward. You can cross the legs. There's many limitations.
We can send you to Brazil. You can get a BBL.
And
You're going to figure something out. You're going to be able to squat again, or what's the deal?
I'm going to do just
really
my hack press. Hey, listen, the hack press, new tech hack press, forever and ever. I can't wait to actually start. I did it without a weight.
I saw Keon post about it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
With a ton of weight on it.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt your knees at all.
Hey.
Zero.
Tell me how the new gym is over there.
That's going to be a mecca. I mean, I can't wait to train there. Today I was at the Torture Gym, and let me tell you, there is a lady that was doing 7 plates on hack press, feet together all the way on the bottom, so all quads, all the way down, super strict 12 reps.
How many can you do?
I could do this back in my time.
But
hey, you
back in
couldn't
your
do
time,
shit.
I could
Hey, when
do
I
4.
put it there, you couldn't do shit.
I could do 4.
Yeah.
We'll have to get Jay there just to put him on the machine and see if he
We
agrees.
did it at UFC, and then
He has one there?
and then I told him to raise the heels and push with the ball of the foot, and he complained. Mm-hmm. But if he tried, you would know that it's all quads. Like, what do you know about leg training?
He didn't have to train him hard.
Did you ever have good legs?
He had genetics.
I do, as like I said, I feel good in the gym, so I should be fortunate.
Hey, people are asking, why is Jay so harsh on me? It's like, no legs, fake arms.
You always you had crazy legs.
I had crazy legs. What the fuck he's talking about,
You didn't have crazy arms. You had crazy legs.
Hey, 22 and a half.
I didn't say they were bad. I said they weren't crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what you think about this contest, guys.
That just happened. First, let me ask you. I'm gonna kind of interview you here first. Before the show, knowing everything that we know about Urs, and then about guys competing like Sergio Oliva, Quinton, Mark Hector, all the other guys. Okay, we all love Urs, and we all think highly of him. But who really believed that he's going to show up on the stage like he did? And did you see him before the show, before he saw what he looked like? That he's capable of beating these guys?
No, I don't think he realized how his potential was.
Yeah.
Because you don't know till you're standing up there. And yes, he talked about how much weight he put on. And I watched a lot of the critics. We did a breakdown actually a couple of days ago, just before, because we mentioned, hey, he's going up there to compete and whatever else. We were going to wait to launch it, but he actually launched it out a little sooner. But I think the most important thing that we have to realize is Urs offseason was always impressive.
Yeah.
We always talked about how much size he had. The problem is this is what's happening, and I'll say it straight out. These other divisions are keeping a lot of guys back, and this would include men's physique. Your potential Mr. Olympias and your potential future guys, unfortunately, a majority aren't in what we currently see today. They're sitting in the other divisions, 100%. When this is just proof that this happened, and Urs is going to spark a new generation, because people are going to realize, and you saw it today because Keon announced, which kind of, I think the fire was blown out of what I think he had planned maybe to do this, and who would have known that Urs would have gone and won this contest. No one thought it was capable. We knew he would do okay, meaning he was going to be top 2, 3, 4, but to win, because we said, how can someone be, I knew he'd be in shape, honestly.
Of course.
It was just, how was he going to look compared to the guys? Because we talked about, he doesn't have the shoulder width naturally. We talked about his arm size, which, listen, were his arms a flaw?
No.
They look fine.
The only flaw he needs to get more density in the chest and the back. Shoulders. Is definitely, just more roundness. But the legs are world class.
Yeah.
He's got, honestly, a great V-taper because he hasn't blown up. And he has to be careful because the mistake we all made, so don't jump on me. I'm not criticizing the current crop of guys, but everyone is too damn big.
All right, take two. Hey guys, if you have not heard, I've launched my own TRT clinic. TRT Kingdom is now live. And if you'd like to schedule on consult or get more information, make sure you guys go over, check it out, and let us see how we can help with your health needs.
Click the link below.
Shit.
Say click the link below.
Okay. Click the link below.
Yeah.
And this is what the judges take what's on stage and they take the best out of that. But unfortunately, this is what bodybuilding, this is the reset Lee Haney spoke about.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's cancel Classic. Let's say, okay, Classic's out next year. You guys have to compete in Open. What happens to the top 10 at the Olympics?
Yeah.
It changes.
Chris
100%.
Bamstead talked about this. This would be a big shakeup.
We talked about this before. If there was no Classic, Chris turned pro at the North Americans and Open bodybuilding. If there was no Classic, the first 5 years, he would have been going up the ranks. He might be a 2 or 3 time Open Mr. Olympia right now.
Yeah. Well, let me put it this way. I was classic looking, and I appreciate aesthetic, proportionate, shapely. Okay. So now they limit the weight for some guys, and this is what's happening with Urs for so many years. We saw him at the Dragon's Lair gym that one time in the posing room. Remember, we both did, and he looked fucking crazy. Insane.
How far out was this?
That was 2 weeks out.
2 weeks out.
Okay.
And then there was another
shredded.
There was another
fibers everywhere.
There was another time I filmed him actually at Fit Club, and I did a reel, and it got 10 million views.
Listen,
it was insane.
He impressed the hell out of me. Okay. And then at the show, he didn't look as good because obviously he had to, make the weight. And when you catabolize yourself and then try to refill yourself, then it
so
works.
does that mean the weight cap is off for someone like him?
It's too big.
So listen, about 4 years ago, I did call Jim Mannion to talk to him about possibly Classic moving, and he told me to talk to Tyler. And then when I talked to Tyler, I told him, listen, those guys are already limited. And what does it mean? If I'm already limited this year, so what, for next 5 years, I have to keep myself here. I can improve. I can grow. Okay, then move to Open. I say, I understand, but listen, I've seen so many classic guys that look perfectly classic, overweight. They can't make the weight. I could never make the weight. They say, oh, you're classic king. I was 15, 20 pounds overweight. So now shapely guys coming into the Open division and dominating, I love it. And put it this way, you didn't win competitions with shape and balance and proportion. This guy, aesthetics, balance, yes, and proportions too, because still your waist was wider, but so were your shoulders. So you had that, but you were not aesthetic.
Yep.
I am all for aesthetic guys. So I would encourage first, maybe a couple of years, they increase the weight limit for a Classic, and then give them the chance to turn Open. And now when you're judging Open, how do you judge? This is what I was talking about. Please, symmetry around. What does it mean? Balance, proportion, aesthetics, shape. We all want to see that. And then if somebody like you or Dorian are going to come and overpower everybody and win, I say, you beat Chris's physique and Dex's physique, that I would always give them a nod. No. You beat them. You overpowered them and you beat them fair and square. So there's nothing to complain about it. Yeah. But this show, for top 3, they're all, super shapely, balanced, and aesthetic. I love it.
I think Urs going to Open it's going to affect the Olympia because there's another near 6-foot guy with shape that's moving into the mix. And for a long time, the shorter guys were dominating. And now you got Samson, you got Regan, you got Raphael, you got Andrew Jacked.
I mean, what is Urs? Like almost
he's
6'6"?
He's 6'1",
5'11", 6 foot. I mean, look, when he was standing, he was just a little bit shorter than Quentin. What is he, 6'2"?
I don't know.
He's not. He's a taller guy.
Okay, here's my question. You saw him that time, and he looked phenomenal. Yeah. Did he ever, in any year after that on Olympia stage, look as good?
No, because he had to rip muscle off to make weight.
He actually started looking worse and worse. Yeah. Pretty much. Yep. So this is a blessing for him. He should have done that 2 years ago.
He should have.
But who has the courage? Now, I didn't see until like a week ago when Nick Second Power posted Tim Budesheim and him, 2 years ago. Did you see that video? And he was holding size-wise against the Tim Budeshine right there. Yeah. Like, holy hell. Guy never gets fat. Yeah. Okay? So a guy can probably push and gain another 20 pounds by next year. And even though you're going to say not necessarily, he doesn't need 20 pounds.
10 pounds in the right places.
I just hope he just lets his body kind of ease in. And like, I almost would be like, okay, let's train a little less certain body parts and focus more on the back training to balance in the chest.
So which body
upper
part?
Body overall. Yeah, just bigger everywhere.
Yeah, which body parts?
Legs are crazy.
The legs are great. I mean, the legs are going to grow just indirectly anyways.
Yeah. Legs are phenomenal.
I mean, listen, in the side poses, like his arms didn't look super small. I mean, we all talked about that was his weakest body part probably in classic.
Front double biceps, his arms are good.
Yeah.
Good V-taper because he's got the good quads, right? I mean, he still has a kind of a vacuum waist.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, can he put on the mass and keep that vacuum waist is the question.
I'm quite sure, even though already you see that nobody expected this. I didn't.
Did anyone predict him win it?
A couple of people did, yeah. So I think
people who had inside and knew he was 260 and knew how he looked.
Initially, when I ask you, right, would you expect him to beat Sergio Oliva, right? When you see that width and that much mass, right, and back and arms that Urs was not known for, and then you have Mark Hector. There was also V-taper, crazy, shapely. Quinton, that was second twice in last couple of shows, or second and third. Yeah, second and third. So I didn't expect it. And my friend Mauro Sassi was there. As soon as he stepped on the stage, he says, Urs is winning. I mean, it's not even close. Now, a lot of people...
You know what else he has, though? His presentation is flawless.
Second to none.
Flawless. And his weaknesses, he knows how to hide them.
Yeah.
He knows how to pose.
We talked about this earlier. Who doesn't love Urs? I mean, he sleeps with a smile, probably. He's not just ear to ear smile, but
weren't you guys supposed to race?
His eyes race? I don't know.
Weren't you and him supposed to race on a scooter or something?
Oh, yeah. That's next in Columbus, Ohio. Maybe he's going to do the Honor Classic now. God knows.
I would.
Hey, of course. He would be so popular. But anyway, he's so passionate. He trains like a mad dog.
James trained with him a bunch.
He probably diets 12 months a year, He never misses the meal. He has a striated glutes at his fattest ever, right? So this is a guy that can grow forever.
What do you think about the comparisons to Dorian Yates?
That's uncalled for. I mean,
it's a stretch.
He's a blonde, white guy, right?
From Europe.
And the Dorian strength of his weaknesses, right? So obviously, how can you possibly compare them? If they would turn around and do the back shots, that would be a murder.
The conditioning factor, because the one thing about Urs, he was pretty hard equally all over, and that's really, we haven't seen that a lot.
Did you see, back, when you just take a look at the back,
yeah,
it was still not the same condition.
It doesn't have the density, because remember, he's had to tear himself down. I mean, we all know what it's done to people's physique. So once again, where does Ramon stand? Imagine if Ramon said, okay, he struggles to make weight every year. What if he
should
went into open?
I'm 100% sure that's his plan anyway.
He needs to.
And I tell you, 2023 Olympia, we were at that gym. There was Regan training, and Michael Krizo came, and there was Urs. And they came and said, hey, how are you feeling? How are you doing? And, he's winning. I say, how's your back? I said, wait until you see the back. So I reach out to touch it, the lads, right? Because I always like to check the condition, if it's any improved. And then he told me how he improved his back, but then by the time he stepped on the stage again, I guess at the last moment you lose when you dehydrate yourself, the thing that you worked so hard for. So, look, when Urs came in, and first was front relax, and he opened up the lats. Lats were like jumbo jets. He has that feeling of spreading the lats from the front. Then he did the front double biceps. And hold on a second, look at those arms. Jesus Christ, what happened?
His arms probably suffered the most when he dieted down.
Yeah. So now, stellar poses, front relax, front double, lat spread, back to back to back. Like, holy hell. You compare him to Dorian maybe on a grainy hardness. I wouldn't say it's equivalent because we've seen Dorian.
No one knows.
Dorian was next level.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Yeah. But I think he was probably the grainiest guy. Him and Lewis from Lewis. Yeah, he was good. And that's the difference between him and maybe condition of Mark Hector, who I thought should have played second. But then I've seen different videos of Quinton, and actually, this is why we shouldn't judge the show from the videos. Yeah, I've seen what Samson posted on Instagram. Like, wow, that was great condition. Like, really dry, really separated.
What do you think the difference was? Did he push it too far?
Too far. He's 6'2", like you said, and two of the power muscles are chest and back.
I said to Matt, I don't know if I said it on record or not, but when you're in your element and you're training for a contest, you know how important it is to have to be in your comfort zone.
That's what
and
he
he's
said.
been packed up living over, I know he's been training with Samson. I don't know if he stayed with him.
I think so.
I don't know if that's, I'm never at advisement with that, but unfortunately you got the people like Hadi and these people that have to come over. I mean, but it's kind of routine what they've done. I don't know what his position would be this year if he gets here 4 weeks out or whatever, if that's possible. And he's kind of been
This weekend is 4 weeks out, right? This weekend is 4 weeks out. Yeah.
So, you have to get, we talk about this all the time. Guys need to become acclimated to, I would get here at least a week out in Vegas when I didn't live here, just to get situated a little bit, get set up, get my food, get the flow, get the gym sorted and whatever else.
You were only coming from the West Coast until you moved here.
So
it wasn't like you're flying around the world.
I think it's really hard for someone to nail it 100% when they're not in their element and what they used to have been training and all that. So, as much as I think it was honorable for Samson to do that, I don't know if I could live in another country.
But think about it. Coming to Mr. Olympia's house, training with Mr. Olympia in his gym with him, set for set, rep for rep.
That's probably great training.
That's the greatest thing. I think that he's going to forever remember this.
But that's just a training aspect. You still got
yeah.
outside the other 23 hours outside of the gym.
Yeah, but
some people can't handle
they're
it.
dieting for the show. They have so many things in common. I salute Samson and Marlena to invite them.
Of course, it
That
was
was
great.
unbelievable. I thought it was just a few days, but it was 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, he dialed in. He got drier. He got conditioned. But unfortunately, like you said, did that translate in a better physique or lesser physique?
He's had a hell of a year no matter
Yeah,
what.
he has a hell of a year. His chest needed to be fuller and denser and more striated. And back this time, I think he lost in the back shots big time this time. That back flattened out big time. That's from what we're going to see right here, right now, right? But, yeah, training with Mr. Olympia for 2.5 weeks, who's not going to sign up for that?
No, I understand that, but I still understand the element of sleeping in your own bed and things you're used to and accustomed to. Not everybody can pull that off. Some people don't give a shit, but some people are creatures of habit.
My first European Grand Prix tour, there was just 6 weeks on the road. Each week, different country.
Not everyone's built like Milos.
Yeah. No, but,
you do what you
necessity
have
is
to
mother
do.
of all inventions.
But
Yeah.
you know what, though? When you did that, everybody did it, too.
Yeah.
So you're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
Want me to pull some of this footage up?
Yeah, so congratulations to Urs. Oh, my God.
So I got 2 videos here because I had to chop it a little bit because it was not a simple process to find this stuff, as usual.
Okay, stop right there. Don't even move. Don't even move.
Oh, okay.
Like first impression right here.
Okay, I'll just leave it right there for now.
I mean, look at it. Lewis density, hardness, muscularity already. They're not in the pose yet, but none of them look bad, which I'm very happy about. The abs in control, right? Legs quite good. Sergio is super wide. Okay, he's always been missing the fullness of the chest. As I mentioned, this is the power muscle from the front and power muscle last from the back. And that determines, are you flat or are you full? Or you're muscular enough, you're dense enough. Urs, look, round shoulders. I mean, pretty dense chest. You think that he needs to improve? Of course he can. But I was happy with his chest. Legs crazy, sweeping, separated, VMO, calves, everything. Quinton.
We'll get into this.
Quinton, yeah, structurally perfect. And so was Mark Hector. And Marius.
So, take it away, Milos.
Okay. This is the pose that you would always give it to Quinton before, because we all know how good Quinton looks in front of biceps. Shape-wise and everything. He was a little flatter. Now, when I mentioned to you, yes, he has a beautifully separated quads, but for that height, there's not maybe enough volume, to really look powerful. So, beautiful physique, yes, but then look at the left and right. Urs could beat him in this very shot, which I would never think before this show. If you tell me Urs is going to beat him in the frontal biceps, I would think impossible. X frame, small waist, popping out lats, thick chest, good arms, crazy legs. Sergio always looked pretty good in the frontal biceps. He just, again, Sergio, I'm sorry to tell you, but look at his face. You look miserable. And you can see this throughout the prejudging. You can. The stage presence is everything. If you have that face, you're already showing, how you're feeling. So, Lewis, I've seen him. I train him legs at the Dragon's Lair, and I watch him pose, and he's at rock hard dance. He doesn't show the leg separation as much as he has.
Legs are gigantic.
Gigantic.
Huge legs.
And Louis, if you're doing the Germany, try that hip twist, bend the legs, and push the knees out and get that separation.
Size,
yeah, because it makes hell of a difference. Mark Hector, I love his physique. When you really look, small waist, V-tapered. Arms are not really peaking. I know that he had some major shoulder surgery and injury, that he couldn't even lift his arm. So when somebody is judging his posing, sometimes maybe he just can't get in the pose comfortably, which I've seen it throughout the prejudging. And I think a guy all the way to the right used to be also classic physique and put enough beautiful shape, beautiful structure, needs more mass, but that's that transfer from Marius, right? That's his name. So. Transfer from classic physique into the open. Okay, now I like what Sergio did.
Sergio looked really good, though. See how he sat on his chest for a second? He needed to stay with that. Mm-hmm. When Sergio got into that front lat, he popped his chest quick. See that?
Right there.
Hit his chest. Yeah, that's the best I've seen his chest, actually.
Like that.
Yeah.
He needs to kind of find a happy medium, because once he lets go, he loses that.
Just notice to the guys, it's not against the law to smile on the stage, and
so if he was to do Germany, I would say, hey, work on the posing a little more.
Yeah.
If he decides to do it.
Lat spread, everybody looks great. Look at that. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody looks great. Again, super surprised about
what a hell of a top lineup.
Yeah.
Urs and size and
so when you look at
how many guys in
Quinton, right?
Like 25 or something.
Big. Quinton would be perfect if you now just blacken out and see the silhouette. So 2D, he's perfect. In 3D, with the lights on, now you can see that he's missing a little bit of the density, hardness, thickness, fullness, right? I don't know, but
my eyes go back to Urs.
Yeah, Urs wins this shot for sure. Even though, look at Mark Hector. And Mark
just looks balanced from head to
Mark,
toe.
I know your legs, and I know you have a more separation. Now, when we talk about this practice posing, that means from the bottom up. Hit your legs, hit your abs, pop your lats.
Unfortunately, Tio's getting cut out of this.
Yeah,
little bit
Tio.
in the end. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well,
That's the way their stream was set up.
Tio was one of the favorites coming in because he was 2 times Olympian, right? He won some European shows
What did
before.
he finish in this lineup?
I think he finished 7th, right?
It was out of the top
Right?
5.
Yeah, 7th. And he was, I might say, he was not with his coach, Mauro Sassi, that coached him throughout the years. And he definitely was not in close to good condition like he was with Mauro back in the day. But look, Mark Hector, I appreciate. Look at his last spread.
You know what, though? We have to say, Sergio is criticized a little bit by his legs. To be honest, his legs have improved.
Legs came up.
Yeah,
Legs came out.
no, this is a good pose for Sergio. By all means.
Impressive, right? I mean,
Yeah.
especially, where he struggled a little bit. I think he had did he have an injury, Matt, or
I'm not sure.
his knee, but he's great. I mean, the legs are great.
Going from a left, check it out, Louis Breed. Oh my God,
Very hard.
this is as close to perfect side chest you can do with everything, including abs.
Yeah.
I would not expect to see abs in the side chest from him, and look at that. Chest, shoulders, arms, hamstring, glutes, thigh, abs, Jesus, everything. Good pose for Sergio. Good pose for Urs. Good pose for everybody. I wish that Quinton has still, more upstairs, even though here he's showing some striations.
It's impressive here.
Looks good. Leg looks crazy with all these fibers.
Even
Mark Hector looked phenomenal.
Tio on the end looks great in this shot.
Who?
Tio.
Yeah.
Can't see him really, but
And it's a pretty good pose. Now, who would you give here first, second, third?
Me?
Both of you. Okay. So we criticize the judges. Now you be the judge and boldly make your claim.
We're looking at a video.
It just sucks not being there because
Yeah.
they could look completely different in person. The thing that I'm noticing too is my eyes keep going back to Urs because even in the transitions, everything it's the
Louis Breed won this pose.
presentation is
Hold on a second.
flawless.
Let's before you go there because you're going to discount him because he wasn't. He won this pose hands down. It's not even close. Then we go to the second place, and for me, it's.
I don't know if I'd agree though, Milos.
No.
No, because
Find the flaw.
I feel like he's crunching the abs so much he's losing. He's like this. He's tightening it up. You understand?
Yeah, but there's so much chest thickness, striations up and down from clavicle bone all the way down. This is perfect. I mean, especially you show every little detail. He's pulling the right shoulder out, so he's as wide as a door, thick as a brick, and
I
detailed.
know, but I don't think the judges would agree with that.
See, I don't know what it looked. I don't know what that looks like from where the judges are because he's off to the side.
Yeah, a little
sucks.
bit.
He should have been in the middle.
But just enough muscle and density and conditioning,
I can
striated
see-
glutes and everything. For me, okay, you guys are taking your time, so you answered before I said my pick.
I just can't get over how Urs's arm looks as big as
My arms, my eyes keep going back to Urs.
Yeah,
From the
for me, he is second in this pose next to Lewis.
and it could be going back to Urs. My eyes could be going back to him because he's in the middle, and we're seeing him straight up and down. We're not seeing him off at an angle to the side.
Hey, he wanted the perfect score. So
I didn't even see the score.
Yeah, actually it's straight 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points.
Oh wow!
So they all have unanimously first, second, third. But Mark Hector looked tremendous in this pose. Look at that. He was not as conditioned. There was something, when you look at him, he's lean and he was quite dry, but he still surfacely was holding some water, and maybe not squeezing hard enough, not squeezing abs to my liking. I mean, many times I see him that abs were not glued to the stomach. He has small waist and legs were not separated. The Matis guy just doesn't have enough.
So
fat.
now
Mark Hector's shoulders. Jeez.
Yeah.
Great.
this is gonna. I think this. I don't know if we get all the way into this. Hold on. Now I gotta
Okay,
go
here,
this.
here is
Hold on.
the wrestling match.
Yeah.
Right?
Now I got to go back to here. There you go.
Oh,
No, it got. I had to chop it up. Here we go.
when was it? When they were
Right here. No, I
pushing?
had to chop it up. It went to a different.
Hold on, what happened here? Oh,
Why
they changed the
staggered
positions.
like this.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean,
no, this is completely.
they were like way.
We did. There was no clear stream straight through, so I had to like take 2 videos and put them together. That I had. That
Like
I had access to.
Sergio had a like. I mean, everyone's stepping way forward. I mean, look at where Quentin is compared to
Quentin's arms-
Sergio.
Quentin's arms are behind theirs.
Yeah, so is Urs. They
And then-
staggered him.
Yeah.
And then Mark Hector is like 4th level down. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Wow. This Marius has a shredded back, yeah, and V-taper and everything. He just needs more mass. You see that right shoulder, right lat of Mark Hector, that's the case, that he couldn't, squeeze it correctly. Now, Urs, we all agree that the back is a major body part that he really needs to,
Yes.
improve to be super competitive, because everything else fits perfect. I mean, Jesus Christ, the legs from behind can't get any better. Okay, maybe he can have a ropes like Regan has on a hamstring. He maybe doesn't have exactly. But Quinton, beautiful structure, beautiful shape. What I was telling you, look at the legs. Are those legs big enough?
No.
Okay?
Behind.
So that's that little, you need thickness. It's
But look at the height of Urs compared to Quentin.
yeah.
Hers is
much
about
shorter.
6 foot, maybe a little taller.
2 inches difference, maybe. Okay. Sergio has a good V-taper, but doesn't have the detail in the back end. And conditioning was fair, not great.
Who?
Sergio. What was
I
this?
thought he looked good.
So this is dry. This is
Yeah, I
full.
think for Sergio, I thought he looked really good, man.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to be. I expect from Sergio so much, because Sergio leave a son with a great genetics.
Remember, we see him all the time, and he's
We see him all the time, and we wanted him to improve from 2017, 18, and 8 years later he will be challenging.
Is this the best version we've seen of Sergio for a while?
I don't know. I don't have that answer. I don't.
Well,
It just sucks because I hate looking at videos, because in person somebody looks a certain way, and in video you're like, shit. It
I
looks-
mean, he's got the best V-taper in this lineup. From the back, doesn't he?
yeah. The most, and then
He's got the arms,
crazy arms, crazy shoulders.
he's got the width, he's got everything.
Crazy arms, crazy shoulders. We see there is not too much happening there.
Who'd you give this shot to? The guy in the end.
I mean, Louis Breed has a crazy back. It's just like he's not in the pose here yet. Look at that thickness already.
So
I mean, Jesus Christ, I would give Marius the second
Can
place.
Urs improve the back for the Olympia guys? I mean, does Urs improve in the next? I mean, he's
He's
competing.
got 4 weeks, and he's got a show this weekend, so probably not.
Yeah, he can improve.
He'll have 3
Because
weeks.
listen, when you lose, you have no body fat to lose, and you can eat up and train like a mad dog, squeeze that back. I would like to see more detail on him, on the Urs, and lower lats. So doing a lot of that low lats insertions, focus training.
All right, let's go next one.
I would also do a lot of pullovers to pop the back out. Stay right there, but nobody's posing. Okay.
It'd be nice to see a stand and relax from the back, huh?
Yeah.
You're like waiting for that stand and relax.
I want my symmetry round. Yeah. It's never going to happen. I know it's never going to happen, but I still have to
We'll
talk
keep
about
on.
it.
You'll get it eventually. Looks like they're doing it again.
Okay,
They
so
were so staggered. That's why.
There you go.
so see,
See, now it looks a lot different.
yeah, lower lats on Quinton. There's not enough substance.
Yeah, but you
not
know what?
enough meat.
I don't think the light is doing him justice just because of his skin tone. I bet his condition was a lot better than what we're seeing.
No, condition was very good, I think.
And
Conditioning.
I think his back is being shadowed there.
I remembered seeing some of the pictures at an angle from someone in the crowd, and it actually looked a lot better. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone
think all the
posted
guys
his
did.
back, and it
The
looked really
Samson posted video of him, and he was
great.
very good.
yeah.
That's why some of these videos that just don't do it justice.
Okay,
it's like the
Louis Breed has
And,
everything.
I mean, look at how shredded he is.
Yeah, who, the left or right?
Right.
Yeah, that's Louis Breed. Shredded is left also, but not that thickness.
Yes.
Right? Mark Hector obviously has a problem with that
See, from
right
this
shoulder.
angle, Sergio's back looks even better.
Yeah, Sergio looks good actually in this pose now. Shoulders hanging.
But you know, you
triceps.
have a hell of a lineup when Lewis placed what?
Fifth.
I mean,
Yeah,
fifth
placed
place.
fifth.
Look at the condition. Look at the size. Look at everything. Look at the Christmas tree.
yes, right.
You
Let's.
have the best Christmas tree in the show.
Here we go.
He
They're all in the shot.
he thinks he's in Pisa. You know, he's leaning way some right, way too. I don't know why people lean so much on the back shots.
Look at Urz's quads, guys. From the when he spikes out, you look at his outer sweep of his thigh. I mean, as a classic guy coming into it, his first open show. Look at how impressive that is.
Yeah. So I think that he could have made his lats a little bit wider if he, stretched them and pushed
Of course.
But I think he was going for some detail to get a little bit teres minor, teres major, and traps, which is not a bad idea. You see the Marius to the left, he spread it all the way, but you don't see any muscle. Chris Cormier was master of that. He could have, get the detail from the back on a relaxed shot.
You know what we saw?
And,
We saw Jordan Hutchinson. He won his shows not having the best back, but having the leg, the whole balance. We talked about that in one of these podcasts we did, right? So Urs, I think, is in that same boat. I still think. Listen, I tuned in as soon as I saw one or two call outs, and I still wasn't like, oh, slam dunk for Urs, because it still was hard to tell how the guys look. Even I hit up Matt and I said, Urs actually could pull this thing off with a first or second or third. And he said he thought Quinton was going to pull it out because obviously he's got momentum. He's got the structure. He's got, we figured, okay, conditioning. He's still got more width. But
as they went on and on,
Yeah,
slowly saw it.
don't change the picture because, now my question to you, and this is arguably worse pose for Urs. Okay, now compare him and a structurally perfect Quinton. Okay, and now tell me who is thicker,
Urs looks more
thicker, more muscle. Who has a
to me.
okay?
Quinton's
Who is
wider,
harder?
thicker.
Who is harder?
Urs.
Okay. Who is more V-tapered in sense of
Urs because of the quads.
X-frame. That's what I meant, not V-taper.
The quads pop out, so it creates
Quinton has a more V-taper upstairs, but not
downstairs.
So
they said contest of one from the back.
Yeah, I don't really agree with this. Your back was not the greatest back ever.
Nope.
And you were winning 4 titles and 6 times second. Lucky you, I didn't compete in all those Olympias, because I'll kick your ass like every time.
Milos called you a stage decoration.
Placing.
So basically what you're
Fortunate
saying
that-
is Urs might not be the biggest, but he's the hardest, the most conditioned, and he's the most balanced from head to toe.
No question.
Yeah.
And we didn't expect that, really. I thought as beautiful physique as he has, and I was thinking like, oh my God, yeah, but he's not going to have arms to be open bodybuilder. He's not going to have a back to be matching them, and he did. Even though I think he lost both back shots and maybe some side shots, but overall, there was no question for me that he won. I sent him before prejudging ended. Congratulations on two titles. I already predicted, because I've seen enough.
Go next.
Okay. You are the side triceps master.
Tell me what Urs is doing in this shot that allows him to look that much more impressive.
Okay, he did bend that arm
Why?
Pushing
to
the
puff the tricep.
pushing the tricep
Why?
out with the lat.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Why doesn't he lock the tricep down?
Look at
Because he
that.
doesn't have the triceps, but it looks like it there.
He.
So when you talk about expertise in hiding
your
weaknesses,
Yeah. That's.
And it doesn't look weak here at
He
all.
creates illusion. Look at
look at the waist.
shoulder to arm, the bicep triceps brachialis tie-in. Beautiful. Enough substance. I mean, compare his arm to. Okay, Quinton has a crazy arms, but Sergio Oliva has a crazy
The
tricep.
problem is, guys, is let's be realistic. Okay, I'm not. When we're not, everyone's getting ahead of his. We don't want to rain on his parade, but put him next to Samson, Derek, Nick Walker, Andrew Jacked in this pose.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be realistic, but hey, listen, who expected that he's going to win this show? Probably be favored to win second show, and with slight improvements, he can make a mark at the Olympia. I mean, his popularity.
I'm just saying in the defense of me saying, classic, these guys need to move up and, it would switch up the top. I'm not saying
Immediately.
those 4 or 5 guys that they would be competitive with.
Yes.
But definitely
but
that back
But
6 to 10.
But some of these guys, if they have 3 or 4 off seasons, they could be competitive with the top guys
and
for
Urs,
sure.
And Urs, let's not forget, 27 years old.
All right, guys, the new flavor Buzzin' Orange is available now. You can grab this over at jcutler.com. Make sure you check it out. We're having a sale right now. Liquid L-carnitine, 3,000 milligrams. You guys want to get that crazy metabolism boost? Let's go.
You on Olympia stage when you were 27 or?
91, yeah, exactly.
I was 27 the year I got next to Ronnie for the first time. 01.
So you
I
did
just turned
two
27.
Olympias before at 25.
Yeah, it was 27.
25 my first, 26 the second, and 27 for the second place. I told Urs that today, actually.
But you know what's great? Back to what we were saying, though. You were training for open from day one. There was nothing stopping you from getting.
Hold on. He was a bodybuilder from day one. They're all bodybuilders from day one.
No, I understand
They just
that.
have options to enter.
They have
whatever.
options to enter a lower level class. That's the reality. I know.
What do you call it, lower
But
level?
this is what
It
the
is.
amazing
It's
thing is.
restricted.
The
It's got a
amazing thing
governance.
is look at just before 2 years ago where Derek Lunsford was. Look at Samson
12.
where he was.
Yeah.
3 years ago, Regan beat him.
I
was there.
understand. That's what I'm saying. So it can
A
change.
lot can change.
So when we say, how long did it take? Dude, I was second to last. 2 years before I got second and arguably could have won that
You
year.
did win. You won
No.
prejudging.
It doesn't matter. I didn't win. But the truth is I could have.
Yes.
Yeah.
The stars aligned, which they did align because Ronnie was off. I'm not saying I beat Ronnie Coleman because he was at his best, but I beat Kevin and Sean and
Flex and everybody.
No, Flex wasn't in it, I think. But
Yeah, he wasn't. I mean, but he was beating Sean and Flex and Kevin,
Which is
guys
crazy.
that you, Chris
Top
Cormier
5
and
for years.
yeah,
that you
Jesus Christ,
idolize, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So for me, Urs literally could be in 2 years could be fighting position in the top
Yes.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
Derek went from 212. In the next year, he got second in Open Olympics.
See, Derek's case was also he was 20 pounds heavier,
Same as hers.
looking perfect, and then he had to
Suck down.
suck it down. And that brings that question about Flex Lewis, right? Flex Lewis was many times mentioned to be like crazy looking, and then he had to diet down and lose a little bit of that pop. So we never seen Flex Lewis at his best.
Blown. Never.
I mean, why not? I mean, I'm sure that maybe now he regrets it that he didn't do some at least.
Yeah.
But those are
I think
the
Lee
restrictive
Priest could
classes.
speak best on it.
Of course.
Lee Priest.
Lee Priest,
Because he said he never would have been. Sean Ray, same thing. How much would Sean Ray weigh?
200.
Librata.
200 max.
Yeah, Lila Brada was when it.
Francis Benfato. We could go on and on. Terry Pastel. I mean, all these guys.
Lee
Right?
Brees beat Ronnie Coleman.
Muhammad
So did Sean
Maccabi,
Brady.
Muhammad Maccabi,
Danny Padilla.
Danny Padilla,
The list goes on and on.
yeah. I mean, it was beautiful with the one class, but I understand what they're doing with the multiple classes, and we're going to touch that subject. But side triceps, okay, look, don't change. Marius, I mean, he's doing everything correctly. You know, flat stomach, he locked up his triceps, but he looks small, right? So maybe he should change, create illusion, turn maybe even more, you know, around, bend the arm like Urs. The many things he can improve. Mark Hector has shoulders, has triceps, has chest, everything. Abs are not controlled. Mark, listen to me. Yeah, you have to glue your stomach to the spine. And then you have to turn around. That right shoulder have to get in the picture. So now you're creating a width. And when you turn that shoulder, you can squeeze that right pec. And, you know, you would look tremendously thicker and bigger. And you're already thick and big. Urs is doing, you know, pretty much perfect what he can do with his physique. Now he's turning a little bit more. You have to push the legs in one direction and rotate the body in another direction. Everybody's kind of losing it. They turn the leg with the body. So you try to stick the leg to the side. Left shoulder could possibly go out and squeeze the left pec a little bit more. But other than that, it's good. Quinton is doing the most what he can, maybe crunching down a little bit too much, but he looks huge because he turned that shoulder out so wide. I don't like his abs here. I know that he has a way better abs. I said many times, side triceps is 100 times better with the perfect abs. And it's quite easy.
What can you say about Sergio's?
Sergio's good. I like it. He
What do you
does
say about Urs?
Yeah, I love Urs too. But Sergio is doing traditional side triceps like it's supposed to be done without any cheating. But, you know, if you're not cut cheating, it doesn't count, right? And then Louis Breed is just turning to the front. And I don't know. It's a great pose. Body looks good. But I don't think that they should even allow that. It's called side triceps. Keep it to the side.
What they're doing right now.
Yeah, everybody does at the end. But
Never did it.
I did at the very end, but I kept the side triceps for a while. They're not
but you had to because you had great abs. So you wanted to show strong points. Okay, tell me why Urs is not blowing totally out on the abs.
He didn't. Yeah. Maybe, because with a vacuum, you create the illusion of a smaller waist, okay? And then when you blow it out and you have a six-pack, maybe your obliques come out a little bit. So this is like, you know, he compromised for both. Marius is doing vacuum. I hate vacuum with a passion. That's abdominals in tight pose. You're showing nothing in the midsection. You know, just
showing stomach and thighs, not abdominals.
Nothing. I mean, seriously, I hate vacuum with a passion. Mark Hector, you know, okay. He's squeezing, but he doesn't pull the belly button in, right? Glue that stomach to the spine, but from lower stomach. That's what he needs. Super small waist, great. I don't think he showed his quad separation as much as he could. You know, when you put that one leg in front and kind of raise, you know, with a hip flexor, then sartorius pops long and quadriceps is going to be separated crazy. So here is nothing really happening. They all still...
Look at Quinton's legs in this pose.
Yeah, Quinton's
shredded. Right?
Shredded.
His midsection's great.
Yeah. Urs, I love his ab shot. He didn't really show the six-packs perfectly, so I don't know if judges would give him over Quinton. Quinton looks pretty good.
Sergio?
Yeah, Sergio never had a good ab shot. This year he is bringing the ab shot. It's quite good.
He looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Sergio looked good for this show.
I mean, Quinton is just like holding the top of his head a little bit awkwardly. Look.
Was there argument with the placings here, Milos?
I don't think so. Mark Hector and Quinton adjusting their...
Let me ask you this, though. Did anyone online argue that so-and-so should have placed better?
The only thing I saw was Mark and Quentin could have been flopped. That's what it seemed like a lot of people said.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard some people thinking that Quentin should have won. I mean, listen, there's always arguments left and right. But I think top three.
How was the crowd?
I don't know. I'm assuming it was good. I've been to that show a couple times in the past. And it was
in Italy?
Who won the show?
That's the show that Regan entered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Is that the one where his can was messed up? And
Where it was really hot. Nathan won. Nathan won it the last time we were there.
How much did Regan won last time there?
He got second, so we got...
second.
Yeah.
He got Spain first.
So he got 10, or he got... I forgot what it was. In Spain, he got like 12 or something, like 10. But at that time, they hadn't raised the prize money yet.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right.
I mean, Sergio and Louis Breed, they look great in those.
I thought all the shows were supposed to be $20K.
I thought they were too, but it doesn't seem like.
Why did all the shows start off like with
Regan got
better prize
$15,000 for the one he won, and then this. Let me get Sergio in.
Yeah.
And then this one, Urs won $10,000. So I don't know. I thought that they had a sponsor come in that was supposed to raise the prize money for all the open. It seemed like some of the shows had happened, and then some of them it didn't. And I don't know why that is.
Morale of the story, quit complaining. Marius actually did this crab muscle, which I would never think that would look good on him because he's not so thick, but actually kind of looks good on him. He make himself look bigger and more muscular. So that's maybe a good choice. I wouldn't think so until I saw it.
Yep. Urs looks like a statue.
Wait, look at Mark Hector.
Mark Hector looks ridiculous.
Holy hell. Yeah. Holy hell. This is as good as it. Legs are not in 100%.
Breed.
And if, Mark, if your legs were perfect and your abs were a little bit flatter, a little bit deeper, you're unbeatable in this pose. Okay. Urs is doing aesthetic, most muscular. Okay.
It's great.
Yeah, he looks great. But now, what judges are really looking for in most muscular is the pose that I would think mass.
I used to do
and
that
muscle.
pose.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah. But you were 6 feet wide and muscular, right? And I think this is a great pose for Urs. And I'm not saying that it's a bad choice because he's probably purposely not doing.
So I have questions.
So
when I look at Quentin, it looks like his elbows are pushed out, so it doesn't create. If they were in more, it would make him look bigger up top.
Yeah, you see, the arms are all the way to the front. What I used to do always, I used my body for extra leverage.
Well, you needed it.
Huh? What?
You needed it.
I smoked with most muscular. Give me a break. Hey, I'm going to send you the picture. Listen.
Fake arms.
Hey, I'm going to send you the picture of most muscular, please.
Okay, you're going to do this. So we're going to do, you send me the pictures.
Yeah.
And I'm going to post it on the Cutler Cast Instagram. We're going to do a vote.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't tell your people to vote.
Okay.
Yes, I know. That's the problem. Is he?
No, okay.
Vote for me.
You can choose your best, most muscular. I smoked you, guarantee. Guys, don't fail me.
It's too wide for you, Milos.
You? Yeah. You see a fucking...
No, this is a problem. My prime to your prime was never at the same time.
Exactly.
That's the problem. So it's like it's like you saying you beat Ronnie Coleman.
I beat Ronnie Coleman many times. What do you want? We're the same age.
And you beat Cormier, like when Cormier wasn't his prime. Did you?
How is Cormier not in his prime and he is almost same age? He's younger than me. Cormier is younger than me. I'm the oldest.
I know, but did you beat him in his prime?
Yeah, twice.
What shows? You know.
I know.
Yeah, Canada and Hungary, 97. Canada, same, 97.
I mean, it's like Lee Priest beat Chris, too.
Yeah. Lee Priest pretty much beat everybody.
Ronnie Coleman, too. Remember Ronnie? That was his most disappointing loss.
His most disappointing loss, Lee Priest.
I mean, Lee was so good.
Amazing.
He was.
We got to get him on the podcast. When are we getting him on?
Yeah.
He's
probably the most requested person right now, isn't he?
Him and Ali Bilal.
Okay.
Ali Bilal, we probably have 100 requests for him.
Sergio looks
he's
good.
talking so much lately. How does Louis Breed look right now?
Ridiculous.
How hard is that in real life?
Yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Look at that. Blow that up so we can see what he looks like, please.
Try.
Can you expand it?
Hold on. Let me try. Hold on.
Yeah, Quentin's legs are shredded.
It's not letting me.
Oh, damn.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, but
Gosh, look at that, Milos. That is some condition right there, man.
yep,
It's not getting me
It
up.
just sucks because he's on the side, kind of. You know what I mean?
yeah. What are you doing, man?
We're trying to blow
Trying
up
to
to
blow it
see
up.
his condition, if it looks how much better it looks.
You can't really tell.
Jeez, bro, look at his pecs and
As good as it gets.
Look at that pixelation.
Okay, you can reduce a little bit just to get a bit better quality. Yeah, that's complete. But you see, you don't separate your legs. There's no way you have such a thin skin and such a huge quads, and that you don't have a separation.
I'm sure he'll listen to this and
Yeah,
it's just.
Louis, please, because it completes the picture.
Did you train him on legs?
Yeah, we train legs. Yeah,
And what'd you do? Great. Did he
yeah,
crazy legs or?
yeah. We did my little bit of everything, a little bit heavy, a little bit giant sets. He was in pain. Let's put it that way.
You're supposed to say that. Feel the pain. Pain.
The second you start workout for any body part, you need to establish the pain in that body part.
Of course. 'Cause then you don't
And then intensify that pain. Okay, so that's the idea.
So who wins the shot to you?
Wow. You know what? I would.
He's like in Mark Hector.
I was going to say Mark Hector.
Yeah, Mark Hector.
He's just those.
So Mark Hector and Lewis, upper body wise, that would be my top two. But then neither of them squeezed legs, so it's not a complete picture. Urs wins the shot.
What about Quinton? Wide.
Good, but not big enough. This is
But you know what's crazy
Listen.
though? Look at him next to Urs. He doesn't look much wider than Urs in this shot.
It doesn't.
He's way wider.
It doesn't. Most muscular shot is for most muscle. Present me
He looks
with the
pretty
most
round,
muscle.
man. I don't know.
Well, he's round, but I'm just saying he doesn't look like he's overpowering.
But Urs's condition is just second to none. He's just
Urs looks like a statue.
yeah. He looks like the yeah. You're right.
You know that pound for pound per square inch. I mean, he had more muscle and beautiful lines.
Is that off now?
Way denser chest. Okay.
It's just us now.
Yeah, Mark Hector still blows my mind in this pose.
So Milos, tell me a little bit about going into Germany. Now is a week away. Now the confusion was: is it still a qualifier for the Mr. Olympia?
Yes.
Okay.
This one in Germany are the last two.
And how deep is the lineup for Germany?
Pull it up right now.
Yep. Okay.
This is Dennis James' show, Milos, right?
Yes, Dennis James show, and it's going to bring the house down.
Sure.
I mean,
You got a local hero.
not just that.
Is it
Yeah,
sold out?
It's going to be. Yeah, sold out.
It sells out normally, right? Now you got Urs in there.
Yeah, he
Too
mentioned.
bad we
this.
can't fly over for it.
We can. Why don't you just charter us a plane?
I can't do it because of a blood clot, possibly. Right?
With Jay can charter a private jet and you can bring a
exactly.
doctor. It's only $500,000.
Okay. Oh, look at it, like 10 German guys. Roman Fritz coming back.
Didn't he have hip surgery too?
He had a 3, I think.
You
He
should
had
talk to him about it and see what
I know.
the cover is.
I'm going to give him a call.
So who stands out
think-
here?
I think
This
he-
first in this first group to you? Who can
Mark
be in the top
Hector.
5?
Okay. Mark Hector, for sure.
Can Roman Fritz?
If I didn't see him, I mean,
Can Tim?
I like it. Tim Widdisham,
Louis Breed?
Louis Breed for sure.
We don't know a lot of these other guys, right?
Yeah. Urs for sure. I hope Theo is going to get,
Tighter.
tighter in a week. He could. And then Ami Ramirez, I really don't know what
What
happened.
about William Martins?
For some reason, he never makes a mark. He's never contender there. When you look at on Instagram, yeah, big guy, hard, thin skin, good condition, a little bit wider
Is
waist.
the guy that did Classic before in this lineup that finished here?
Matthias, yeah, okay, Matthias is here too.
Oh, he is, yeah.
So he's going to be a contender, yeah. Roman, I love Roman's physique, and he gets shredded. He's actually shredded decade. He can put the body fat if he tries to.
So do you expect to see, obviously, I didn't see Sergio's name in this. Do you expect it to be the same top 4 without Sergio in there?
Yeah, I don't know. So
Is there a name in there that could squeak in there and disrupt it, like a Roman Fritz or a Theo?
Theo is more than likely.
Okay.
Roman Fritz, I didn't see any updates.
Yeah.
I mean, which blows my mind. He has one of the best legs in IBB, and he had 3 hip surgeries. One, I guess, he had to do it twice because they get infected.
Same one you did? Same thing?
Yeah. Crazy. I don't understand. Crazy legs. You remember his legs?
Yeah.
Like one of the best.
He did the Olympia numerous times.
I wonder if Urs had the thought of going to the Mr. Olympia and competing this year.
Has to.
No, did he prior to this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, probably secretly hoping for it. And listen, we never talked to him and saw how convinced he was.
We'll get him on here.
He would be super popular. Yeah.
We brought him on like 2 years ago.
I remember.
He was one of our first guests.
Is he the most exciting newcomer to the Olympia at this point?
He's going to bring the house down.
For sure.
Because what about talk about his posing routine a little bit?
I love it. Okay, so now they're going to say, okay, Milos, you're too critical. I like when there's choreography and things are happening. For me, he's just moving too much. He's changing the levels too much. He just needs to, use the same principles, but hit a few more poses from the front before he turns to the side. You do a few more before you go down and go up.
So too many transitional points?
Yeah, look, are we judging or we want to see the physique or the movement? If I want to see the movement, I go to some dancing competition and ballet and stuff like that. So this is what a lot of guys confusing, that aesthetic shape. If you are doing the movement, but your body doesn't look great in that movement, what's the point of doing the movement?
But he looks great in a lot of movements.
Yeah, but
I see what you're saying. Less movement, more.
I know, but if that's his
more
style, if that's his style,
it is style.
It'd be a style, right?
But that's what I'm saying, because he has that physique to just shock everybody. I think he was still moving, stepping forward and backwards, moving like you're in the octagon.
Poses.
But you know what, though? It doesn't matter because it's not judged.
I know, but let me ask you a question. Are you going to watch his posing routine at the Olympia?
Of course. I love every routine that he made.
The only one you watch.
That's what I'm saying.
Samson
does
a beautiful.
Good. Andrew does a decent one.
Andrew does, yeah. Even
Listen,
though
everyone
Regan's going to have a choreograph this year.
Yeah, but that's the thing. And I'm going to do some podcasts with the posing guys. And these posing guys are absolutely phenomenal. The secrets of poses and aesthetics, what they do is unbelievable. But still, the first thing that I'm saying is you're not judging the movement. You're judging the body in the pose. So become that pose.
Hottie
make a
is always
statement.
Good too. He's a professional.
And if movement gets your attention more than the body, there is too much. That's why I'm saying don't move that much. It's beautiful, okay, but slow down. Do few less and do few of the best poses and hold it a little bit for a long time. I know Chris Lund, for example, back in the day, told me, "Oh man, I love to take a picture of you posing because you hold your poses." Some guys just the movement is 3 seconds and then pose is 1. It should be the other way around, Anyway, he did a great routine. I don't remember seeing anybody else routine
No, I didn't see anything
to judge.
He got so much publicity.
So here's a question. We're talking about the future of Open. What's the future of Classic if now Chris is gone, if Urs moves up, if Wesley moves up, if some of these top guys say, hey, man, I want to go get that 750 at the Arnold, that's 600.
Terrence Ruffin.
What's going to happen to Classic when their stars realize they could move up? Yeah, he looks always looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
So do you think?
I mean, what do you think about Logan Franklin? What could he do? Could he go to Open class?
Okay, this is perfect example now. No. Logan is perfect classic guy. That's like epitome of classic. He would not be powerful enough in the upper body and width of his back and thickness of the chest to battle in a open division.
Has he found the formula? He won. Let's talk about him. He won Florida.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
He looks crazy.
I mean, they found the formula. I guess first time they did it, they didn't. But then last 2 times, they didn't nail it. They perfected to the point of like, oh my God, what
How
you guys
was his
doing?
condition at this
Crazy.
show compared to Arnold Classic?
I think the same. I think it's spectacular. peeled beyond belief, dry to the bone, and cool enough.
Is he right near the weight cap? Does he have to like suffer, or is he just fits it perfect?
I forgot. You know, so but for him, he improved the upper body a little bit. But see, he could not fit in an open bodybuilding. He doesn't have enough weight.
What about
thickness?
What about Mike the Badass?
Mike the Badass, 100%.
What if he went into Prague with Keon?
I would love nothing more. And now Prague is becoming that. So imagine now if you have a Mike the Badass and Keon with the open guys. I'll probably convince Becruz to compete in that show too.
He should.
He should compete last year. I'm so bummed that he didn't because he was standing next to Chris Bumstead and outclassed the classic.
I'm telling you, I've seen him in person. You've seen him in person.
Yeah.
Any show he goes into, I don't care who's up there with him.
Yeah.
He is a threat to win. I don't care if it's Samson. He's a threat to win any show he's in.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
If he does that show, everyone has problems.
You know, so I don't know, but Prague is going to get that reputation. I love it. I would.
It's good because they
I
used
would
to have
hope
the
to
tour.
see
You're going to go?
next. Probably by then, maybe my hip is going to be okay.
When is
that I
it?
can
October?
It's like
something.
2 weeks after. 2 weeks.
Next
Oh,
Zilla.
it's the weekend of my Cutler Classic. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah, but Mike the Badass for
Steve's
sure.
judging it. Steve promotes the show with me, so he's not going to be at my show. He's in Prague.
Oh.
He's ditching you. Well, just
Yeah.
ditch your show. Who cares?
Here's the question.
I love Prague, though. I loved
It's
it.
a
was
great,
nice to
awesome
go there.
city.
One of the best cities ever. Yeah. Hypothetically speaking, if Urs was in Prague last year next to Chris Bumstead, who wins?
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Because still, Chris's side chest is
Chris
spectacular.
still has that crazy width.
Yeah, and Chris's back.
Now, now this Urs, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris would still win,
Yeah.
but
That's how
It would
good
be-
Chris is.
yes,
I still hope that
that illusion.
he's going to come back and make Olympia Open debut
Maybe he will.
one of these
He's
years.
probably seeing this going, what am I doing?
I mean, he's a guy who can get the
I don't think so.
special invitation.
I think he's happy.
I think he's done too.
Yeah.
What for?
There's always that little itch that you have.
After a year, dude, after he sits out this one, it's
Listen.
I was been there, done that. You know?
Yeah, but you
I
didn't do it when you were
retired.
30 though.
Listen, I retired 2003. In 2007, you're lucky that you didn't put the collar on me in Romania.
Six.
Listen, man, they just had Japan. Why didn't you do it? Your hip's better now. We expect to see you.
I have a just as hairy back as now. If I turn around, man, I'm going to scare people. It's
Betty
a
could
monkey
shave
back.
you.
Yeah, she didn't. You know that whole story that she actually supposed to come back and shave my back. That was the deal. She's going to tell you. And I didn't even know her. I mean, she's...
You just had some random woman shave your back.
So I just needed somebody to shave my back because I shave everything else, right? And I told her, and she came back after you left, knock on the door, and I said, I changed my mind. I'm not going to do it. You know?
That sounds like a movie set.
Yeah.
I'm here to shave your back, sir.
You know,
Are you?
You know, my wife complains about the whole thing.
And
but
now she's your wife.
Yeah.
So I guess
the way that
your
happened
back
was...
wasn't too bad. Otherwise, she wouldn't.
Okay, I'm not going to say it because she's gonna freak if I say this thing.
She doesn't listen to our pocket, does she?
She doesn't.
Milos, talk a little bit about Tom Aspinall and the fight he has coming up.
Yeah.
Why do they boo him so much?
Because Sirgan is French.
French.
And that's what I don't understand. Listen, the classic guy champion didn't do nothing to ever be booed. Just like DDP didn't deserve to be booed, whatever. When he was fighting Hamzat. Where was that?
Chicago.
Chicago, yeah.
It's a neutral zone.
There was no reason. I mean, DDP is class act champion. Nobody should be booed. And, Cyril Gane, I think he was, cordial. He did a good interview. He didn't encourage them to boo. But put it this way. This is most exciting heavyweight fight in the recent history because they both move like a middleweights. They're both great strikers. Tom is versatile. He's training jiu-jitsu since he was 7 years.
I know, but then
Wrestling.
didn't John Jones take?
Yeah, Cyril Gane. I mean, he did what he's supposed to do, and he did it
I'm
perfectly.
assuming Tom's going to do the same thing. Take him to the ground, right?
He could, but he might not.
He might prove himself.
He might want to. I mean, listen. If you can win the match easily certain way, you should be smart enough and choose.
That's what
that
Hamzat
way.
did.
Yeah.
Because when they were standing up, the short little bits they did, it wasn't good.
Hamza did like in 5 seconds in the first round, and like 8 seconds in the second, 15 seconds in
But
the
the
third.
times they did stand up, it wasn't
You
good.
know, Bilal made the mistake in Montreal.
Yeah.
He tried to stand.
He tried to prove, You know,
won't do that
John
again.
Jones used to say this, like, I Chael Sonnen, right? He beat him on his own game. And he tried to, beat Machida in karate style striking. And, so you got to give it credit to, he is a GOAT for sure. He dominated. He didn't even win the fights. He was dominating everybody when he was younger. In the recent years, he didn't really dominate. And that's why I think that Tom would be.
I saw that. Did you see Cormier on Shannon Sharp?
Yeah,
And he said, and when he said,
I love
why, when Tom said, or when John said to him, I beat you because I'm younger.
Yeah.
And now it's reversed. Now Tom was the young guy and he's the older guy. And he realizes this guy's younger. I might not have what I once had.
I think that in every sport, I mean, look at Djokovic, my countryman, the greatest tennis player of all time, right? He made all 4 semifinals of all of the Grand Slams of this year. But it's kind of, he's not happy. He was not successful a year, so to speak, because he wanted to win all 4.
Of course.
And, 38 years old, he couldn't run for 5.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I just saw something, and I don't follow tennis that well. I should ask Mad Links. I see there's this guy that has a 148 mile an hour serve.
Yeah.
And he's only 20 years old, and they're like trying to say
know.
he needs to be drug tested. I don't know his name.
Really?
But I saw this thing. There's like this uproar about getting him out because it's unfair speed. I'm like,
I don't know. Who is that?
I don't know who it
Never
is. I
heard of
saw it come up, and they said they think they're like, he's got to be on drugs to be able to hit it that fast, 148 miles an hour.
I mean, but everybody else is going 125 and stuff like that.
But 125 is but 148 is crazy.
I mean, ladies, Blanca is like, she has a stronger backhand or forehand than any
Most
guy.
men.
Yeah, most men. But anyway, so I'm happy that you're talking to Tom. Tom is really my favorite fighter of all time, and I consider him a friend.
When's he coming to Vegas?
I don't know.
When's the fight?
October 25th
We're at.
in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, guess who might be there?
I know you're going to be there.
Oh, I might be.
I still don't know if I'm going to be clear for flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same week
You're
as
saying
Prague.
it's Prague?
Yeah, we go to
It'll be a different.
China first, and then we might have to go to Dubai, or we might go straight to Dubai. And if we do, we'll just stay there for 2 weeks.
Yeah. How was your China trip?
It was long. People are upset about it. You see all the people complaining our last podcast. The first 20 minutes, they didn't even talk about bodybuilding, so I turned it off. All right,
Hey,
turn it off. I don't care.
I fast forward that part too.
How did you do?
I mean, we launched it Sunday afternoon, so that's not the prime day, but 10,000 views or something.
No, I'm always interested to hear what you have to say.
We've always said this podcast is not just about bodybuilding. It's about fighting. UFC, it's about life. It's about traveling. It's about anything that people talk about. Not everything revolves around bodybuilding. Unless you're Milos.
But think about this year's Olympia. I mean, we have a top 3 from last year, the top 3 favorites, all improved, all coming in their all-time best thing. I believe that Derek, even though he peaked twice already, he's going to find a way to peak. It's super important. Samson.
I think Samson's doing the right thing.
You've seen his face?
He's trying to realize he can lose a little muscle if he's in better condition, he looks better.
Exactly.
So I think
he's gonna be
I don't think
next
he's
level.
losing muscle. I just think he's not going to be as full. Which is,
But does he
which
need
is
to be?
better? No,
Yeah.
he'll look that much.
He
bigger.
doesn't need to be.
He'll be much bigger. He'll look bigger. Than
Hadi kind of looks scary. I think that Hadi, we expected him to be like super lean and super shredded, like he always is, like 8 weeks out. He's maybe not that much, but he's way thicker and denser. And I think his legs.
He's probably realizing Samson's at the front, and he doesn't have to be crazy. He just needs to be round as hell. It's the same. The year he won, he was in his condition, but he found that balance.
He's still
he's
arguably
in crazy shape.
Hadi outconditioned Samson in last year's Olympia too.
Yeah.
Okay, but he lost because of shape and then size, fullness. Yeah, I think so.
And Nick Walker's going to make it this year, so
Yeah.
he could upset the whole thing.
Nick Walker is
He's a
scary.
wild card.
Is absolutely scary.
Total wild card.
Yeah. Of course, we all know he has to control his stomach, and hopefully he does. He's doing all the breathing exercises, and he can hold it in between poses, because in the pose he does quite well, but in between poses, very strict. We talk about you never lost the abs until 2005 Olympia. Yeah? That was a couple of times. I've seen the side chest. I lost 99 in Night of the Champions. I couldn't suck in my stomach for the life of me, because I was this shit loading. Like, say, okay, let me just try to eat as much as I can and just blow up myself, because I was going against Marcus and Paul Dillette.
I was there, bro. Yeah, that was the Beacon Theater still. That was in the Beacon Theater.
Yeah. Beacon Theater was crazy. There was like so many floors, right? And there was like 50 of us, and they want us all to be downstairs and wait. I say, I'm number fucking 37. I'm going upstairs. No, come down. I said, no, I need to just pick up something. So I go there and hide,
I was in the room with the guy that wore the watch.
Jocelyn Politier.
Yes.
So I'm going to say something that's going to upset everything. Prague is on Sunday, the 26th.
Oh, really? Wow, that's beautiful.
The flights that leave out of Dubai and Abu Dhabi, usually to Europe, leave at 2 or 3 in the morning. So you could hypothetically go to the fight and go to the airport, fly there and go to Prague.
I wouldn't exclude the possibility, but I don't know.
Hey, we've done plenty of times like that where you jump on a flight and just go.
So hold on. Before we start this podcast, you mainly, not Jay, we're talking that it shouldn't be a classes, that bodybuilding is bodybuilding. They should put everybody on that one stage.
Yep, I agree. I believe that.
What are you saying?
I just look at it like this. Everybody, there's no such thing as a 212 bodybuilder. I'm a classic they're all bodybuilders. And what's happening is the best talent is not always just going to bodybuilding. When Jay came up and you came up, there was nothing. Everybody went to the top. Now, some of our best guys out there, like a Seabum or a Urs or even a Keon, they're holding themselves back to do these other divisions, when if those other divisions weren't there and they went straight to the top, they might be at the top right now.
The Turkish guy that you were talking about, Nihat Kia, right?
Yeah.
Phenomenal. He can enter open division just like...
he would do great.
I bet he'll do an open show after the...
Very soon.
Sure he will.
I mean, Nihat, you should do the Prague.
Yeah.
There you go.
But do you see what I'm saying? Like, some of the best talent is in a class, because like we can use Flex Lewis as an example. Mm-hmm. Every year he made weight, and then what will you do? Train hard in the off season, then burn the muscle back off.
Did he do an open show though?
He did
before
the beginning of his career, yeah. And he was placing 7th or top 5 in one show. No, actually top 3 in European show.
Do one too and get second.
Guy Sister Nino did.
Oh yeah.
A couple of the guys did.
Jose did many. Yeah.
Jose did a lot. Yeah. Guy did the Arnold Australia.
And remember when Karita won the Open?
He won. We were there.
We were there. That should never happen.
He won. He won.
He deserved it.
He beat Regan, Antonio, and Sergio.
Yeah.
I think Martin was in that show too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Martin was in that show too. And he won.
No one's talking about Martin right now.
He's super dangerous, and I think he's super motivated to prove that these 2 shows this year was a flop. I don't know. I interviewed him before.
He was our dark horse,
and he was
last year.
He was kind of carbing up, a lot. I mean, I was surprised to hear, and he repeated it twice, like 3,000 carbs at least in this carb up period. And I did even more than that with some guys, if it's needed. But if it's not needed, don't push it. And he has that fine line that he can be too full.
He's got to find the balance.
He's
another one of those guys.
Yeah.
I would never predict where you could place him.
Yeah.
He's going to be right in the mix.
So, okay, now speaking of that, because he's the same coach, do you think that Sergio was too full or too flat?
Flat.
Yeah. I think so.
Flat.
Quinton flat. Beautiful, dry, right? But that's how which way you're going to go. You sacrifice something to gain something else. What is worth more? Yeah. And Quinton losing two shows.
Okay, here.
What do you think?
Same, but my question is, if Quinton fills out and is dry, can he beat Urs?
Oh, for sure. He could have. Yeah.
Just needs to find the right combination.
Yeah.
So that, like, you know, at the end of the day, Urs won the show, but the big boys none of them are on.
It's kind
If
of.
they're all on, does Urs win? I don't know. We'll have to see.
It's got some momentum now.
No, he's got.
I wish I was there to see him in person.
I know.
Because it's still that posing in the posing room in Dragon's Lair, he shocked me, you know. And he would tweak around even more. Classic physique, front double biceps, you know, and the tweak.
But his
and
arms weren't crazy then, were
Yeah.
they? They're still weak then?
Yeah, that was weak, for sure.
So he already come down.
He improved his arms big time. I guess he told you that he improved. Yeah. I didn't expect it.
I didn't expect him to be not like that.
Knowing my arms,
I thought they'd be up a little bit.
Eh?
I thought they'd be up a little bit, but not like his arms looked like they fit in with everyone else there. Yeah. From the front, for sure.
For sure.
We'll see. I'm sure he'll come out here. He usually gets to Vegas pretty early. So I'm assuming he'll be out here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he'll be out here soon. Hopefully we can get him on. And he can tell us.
What do you have coming up?
My rehab. I'm doing a rehab.
Physical therapy.
How much every day or?
You know, 3 days a week there, and I do every day at the house. I can't wait to start.
Are you getting on any kind of diet right now, or are you staying just whatever?
No, I'm always eating clean. I don't like to eat junk.
How many meals a day are you eating?
Only 2.
Are you still on this keto bullshit?
I just eat twice a day.
Yeah.
It's not hungry.
I was zero hungry with this.
Is probably shit.
With this medication.
What do you eat?
Like this morning for breakfast, I just had eggs, chicken, and mushrooms. And then before I came here, I stopped and got a Greek salad with chicken. That's all I've eaten today.
And what will you eat tonight?
I think we have some like steak and some.
Are you caught up on sleep now, or?
Yes and no.
You've been sleeping.
It's weird, man. I've been sleeping.
Yeah,
I was up.
We
at
were
6:30
texting you at noon, and you were still sleeping.
No, I was awake at 10:30.
I was busting his chops. I had
2 days.
and respond.
2 days ago, I slept till almost 10:30 one day, and I went to bed at 10:30. And I usually sleep 3 to 4 hours.
Doesn't that feel
5.
good when you're so tired and then you crash for like 12
No,
hours?
but now I'm all fucked up. Now it's like, I mean, this morning I was up at 6:30. I'll get back on my train.
Actually, I want to
Trained
make
at Fit Club today.
a public statement here. Okay, I was given a new medication, Urnivex. Okay, it's not. It's pain medication. It's not opioid. So approved in June. I got it already in August. Like beautiful. Okay, so I'm not going to take opiates because once before, I liked them and I don't want to like them and be addicted to it. But what happened is, and it's still happening, my skin hurts. My scalp hurts. Anything that I touch hurts. Like ridiculous.
Is that like a known side effect?
And it's not a known side effect, but again, I'm saying now publicly. So if anybody is using it,
now they're going to.
You should report it.
Try to sue us.
No, but it's very interesting, side effects, because with the new medication you have to report.
Of course.
And tell your side effects.
Stop taking it?
Yeah, stop taking it completely.
What'd you take instead?
Nothing. It's pretty much gone. Pain is gone.
Maybe you need to start ice bathing.
Could help. He's on inflammation.
It's Dana.
I know Dana and Hunter and everybody.
Is Hunter ice bathing?
Yeah, they're going.
Okay, nice.
They're going to like 40 degrees. Jesus Christ.
Right on 33.
Hey, I went. My pool was like a 70, right? And I put the foot in, like, oh shit! See, this is cold. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I like
pain. We pushed ourselves beyond pain tolerance and a little bit of cold water. I didn't like ice baths.
I think we should take the camera and go film you getting in an ice bath at the UFC.
They have
no way.
Where are they?
I would die. I would.
Where are
I
they
would
doing
have
these tubs?
They have it. Okay, you know that door to the left.
Yeah, I know.
That's
yeah,
where they
yeah,
go.
Right, I saw. You know, I told you I dropped one off at my house. Adam,
Yeah.
I said, come pick it up.
You can use it.
But
Because Angie's like, I'll use it. Yeah, okay.
you never use that. Did you ever try it?
No.
Yeah, there's.
I did the cryo. I've done the cryo before.
Yeah, they will.
Those weird
it.
fucking
Yeah,
gloves.
yeah.
You stand there and it just puts cold on you.
Yeah, I'm too old for discomfort. You know, why would I be?
People swear by it, though. I'm sure it's great for recovery. It's also good for cognitive.
Yeah, fat burning too.
Yeah.
I need it. I'll
Yeah,
sit
you
in that
need
bitch
that for
fucking
sure.
3
Yeah.
days.
Hey, they can freeze you and you would still be
Exactly.
fat.
I don't got to use that freezing machine. I can just sit in that pool. Why don't you just put some ice in your pool? I'll come jump in.
Hey, did you? Why don't you airbrush abs and take a picture?
No, I'll let my hair grow and I'll shave it.
You know
So
that Chris Cormier was actually doing this, airbrushing his abs.
hair, makeup.
Motherfucker.
Genius.
Yeah, that's cheating.
What if you had like a good tattoo artist and he tattooed the shades in so they were always there?
Oh, Milos has great abs. We compared abs.
Thank you
How many
for a
years ago?
compliment.
Milos, how's your
How
ab?
many
No,
years ago
They
was
look
that?
like mine, or they look like
He's
this?
still good.
I have abs.
He's
But
fat.
listen,
He's not.
He's full of shit.
I lost some when I stopped training completely. That's why I didn't
you're
want
in
to
your
sabotage
60s.
my diet.
No,
Do you think you'll get back kind of yoked up?
I'm so motivated. Listen, I'm gonna
he's
big
gonna
jack.
get on the Jay Cutler stack that you talked about today.
No, but okay. One thing that really blows my mind is 10 o'clock at night, fucking Sunday, and he's texting me from the gym.
I said it's dead in here, and he goes, "No shit."
I mean, listen, and
But you know what I'm going to do?
he works all day and goes to the
Once
gym.
Milo starts training, once a week, I'm going to go to that lady, that Bulgarian lady, and I'm just going to drop off a whole case of those things on your doorstep. And there's no way you're not going to eat them.
I almost went there today.
You should have.
I should have, yeah.
It's okay. You're injured. I feel better.
I'd go home and do cardio after this now
Yeah.
because I didn't get to do it after the workout for the second session today.
I've been doing a recumbent bike because it was recommended.
that's
you
good,
know? And that's the only kind of cardio that I like.
I just walk outside.
But
around
I tell you,
twice
Tonight, will you?
at
or-
night we every night. Last 2 weeks we have
the one thing that
mornings. I do too now.
that 1 year I did it with Sonny Schmidt, 93, and that was the most my hamstring were ever ripped.
in the bike, recumbent bike.
No, on a treadmill,
Oh.
you throw the leg forward and then dig into the ground and kick it back, and drag it. Man,
Look at those facial expressions.
Did he do that? Did
he did it, yeah,
Okay.
yes. But I did it in 93, and when I look at 93, like I was there with Andreas Munzer and all these guys, like, God damn, look at these lines on my hamstring. Yeah. And actually, I can
I've
send
been
you,
walking outside
I can
just
send
so
you
I
also
can get
the-
some sun, so I don't look so pale.
I can send you the video.
Some MT too.
Oh, really?
I got to get some sun. Look at me. I'm ghostly.
I think
Vanessa picks on me all the time.
I'm whiter
She
than
ain't-
you,
she ain't-
guarantee.
She ain't much darker
listen.
than I am.
I'm whiter than you, guarantee.
Of course you are.
I look like a vampire, no?
You're
I
definitely.
see on some of the podcasts, like,
definitely
Jesus
pale.
Christ. That's why I don't wear the white shirt, because you wouldn't know the difference.
Jay's got. Jay takes all the tanning shit though. He's got a tanning bed.
You know how to say, like,
I've been walking outside.
somebody commented that his hair is always perfect. But really,
Yeah, they said all the time.
damn. Look at
To
that.
make your hair perfect.
I didn't actually this morning. I don't even have stuff in it right now.
And I know my friend Mauro from Italy is going to say, did I cut my hair myself, or Geronimo like scalped me? I did this.
Why don't we get him on the podcast? You
No,
gonna
he
come to
comes in. He
Vegas?
would love to. Yeah,
You gonna come to Vegas?
yeah. He's going to come to Mr. Olympia for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Well,
was
for
there.
here, we'll do it.
He was there training with Andrea Presti and Samson also. So Samson's doing great things. Yeah,
Front runner.
yeah, I think so. It's going to be very hard to beat Samson. We don't know Andrew what he looks like. Yeah,
I have no clue. I have no clue what anyone looks like.
You know,
that he's
Doesn't
always
matter
the same.
today anyway. Nick Walker looks great.
Everyone can look great right now, but it doesn't mean shit until
Yeah.
Friday night at what time will they go on? 7, 8,
in the
9,
morning.
10, 3, 4 a.m. Nobody knows. Yeah, I
in
said
the
it.
morning. All right.
Okay, we're done.
You're not going to advertise your new flavor
No.
and say
Did last
this was the
2
best.
Time, yeah.
I watched
Did you
it.
try this one?
No, yeah, no. I have a watermelon and
You want to try?
You need to take
The new
this one
flavor's
here.
the best one.
Jay takes PayPal.
You is the best one. All right.
All right, we're done. Bye.
All right.